Hey there, welcome to Nostalgia Punch, where the past packs a punch. My name's James, and since it's almost Christmas, I'm going to talk about a Christmas gem from my childhood.
Oh goody, a Christmas movie! I, the nostalgic ninja, loves a Christmas movie! Is it the Santa Claus?
Nope.
Oh, is it the Muppets Christmas Carol?
I'm afraid not.
I know, it's Home Alone 4.
Hell no.
Then do tell, Jamie.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the movie.
Really?
Yep, go ahead, make a joke, do an insult.
No, I mean, really? Okay, great, let's hear all about it.
What did you say?
I'm actually interested in knowing why you like this film.
Oh, you threw me off a little there, but okay. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was first brought to life in a story booklet created by Robert L. May in 1939, and soon became a Christmas icon mainly thanks to its hit song of the same name, which I'm sure everybody's heard.
Thank you, Destiny's Child.
Well, yes, and many other versions too, which all started with legendary Christmas songwriter Johnny Marks, who also wrote classic Rockin' Round the Christmas Tree. Rudolph has been adapted to many other things over the years, from toys to Christmas decorations, and I think most famously, the Rankin Bass stop-motion film of the 60s.
For crying out loud!
Wow, it's like they're alive, but dead at the same time.
But it's the cartoon movie from 1998 that I've always loved. I think it really has a lot of personality and charm. It has memorable characters, great songs, and it's a perfect Christmas film for you and the family. It was also the very first time I heard the classic song Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney.
Who?
Duh, he was in the Rolling Stones. The film opens on a starry night, a stable, and the birth of a unique individual. Just like a certain celebrated story. Life of Brian. One of Santa's main reindeer, Blitzen, and his wife are trying to decide what to call their new baby buck. Obviously they choose Rudolph, and they notice he has a red nose, probably thinking he has a cold, but one big sneeze later and it starts to glow.
And now they're probably thinking, what the buck is that?
They try and downplay it as they take a stroll through Santa's village and even start singing about how perfect their son is.
Strapping reindeer, and it's very plain, dear. He has your grace and style,
but he has his daddy's smile.
Of course the elves join in and they use their happy and jolly personalities to laugh and take the mick out of poor Rudolph. Blitzen tells them to elf off, but unfortunately the other reindeer are no better either. When Rudolph grows and starts school, the other kids tease and make fun of him for his nose as well. The worst of them is this bully buck called Arrow.
Loser!
Is that why he's called Arrow? Because he's a bit of a prick?
Dude, language, it's Christmas.
I mean, fa la 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 la.
But not all the reindeers are nasty. There's a doe called Zoe, which Rudolph has a crush on. She seems to like him too, and even sticks up for him.
Oh, you're so shallow.
Also, Santa cheers Rudolph up too, with a fun uplifting song. Santa is voiced by John Goodman, and man what a good man to play him, as he brings a warm, kind and jolly persona to the character.
To be fair, he is awesome.
Now Rudolph has some much needed confidence. He enters the reindeer games to impress Santa and hopefully become a flyer one day to pull his sleigh.
That's right, Rudolph, you show them.
Yeah! So he gets disqualified and kicked out when his nose starts glowing. Now Rudolph finally had enough, he packs his stuff and runs away.
Why are you trying to burst my Christmas bubble, Jamie? This sounds like a sad film.
Oh come on, if you've heard the song, you know it works out for him in the end. Rudolph meets a few interesting characters throughout the film, like a snow fox he bumps into after he runs away, called Slyly, played by Eric Idle, who's probably my favourite character in this. There's a bit of a pointless polar bear named Leonard, voiced by Bob Newhart. He befriends Rudolph, but doesn't really add too much to the plot. These two elves named Boone and Doggle, which cause all the trouble in this film by smashing the main villain's ice garden.
Did you just say hashing the same vanilla ice jargon?
What? No.
Cool.
The main villain is Stormella, voiced by Whoopi Goldberg.
Alright. Someone's in deep ice.
She's an evil snow witch who lives in an ice castle with a penguin butler. She's a bit of a mean-spirited so-and-so, and it's even implied she doesn't even like Santa. Stormella wants the elves who smashed up her garden, but Santa refuses to hand them over, so she gives him an ultimatum.
Oh my god, she's gonna kill everyone!
Better.
I'll close my ice bridge to the public.
Which will cause Santa and the elves some unwanted inconvenience.
Stormella, your bridge is the only way across Grand Chasm.
That doesn't sound serious.
Yeah, but if anyone from Santa's village dare cross it, she will use her magic to conjure up the storm of the century.
Okay, that's pretty serious, but couldn't she just threaten Santa with that in the first place?
I guess she thought this would be more effective. He looks pretty upset.
Oh, I'm not knocking the film, but he has a whole workforce of highly skilled elves. Couldn't they just build a new bridge?
Maybe, but they might be busy with toy making.
Fair enough, I'm sure at the very least they built a barrier or something by the bridge, or post a guard there to stop anyone going over, just in case.
Well, no, actually, they completely leave it open and unguarded, and then Zoe crosses it when she goes looking for Rudolph, causing Stormella to create a massive snow blizzard that prevents Santa from being able to deliver presents on Christmas Eve.
Oh well, I suppose Zoe's young, she probably didn't know crossing that bridge was a bad idea, especially on Christmas Eve.
Oh, she knew, and did it anyway.
That's it, Jamie. I cannot contain it anymore. You drove me to this. Christmas cookies all round. I baked them myself.
Why are you being so nice? It's weird.
Would you like one? There's 3 different flavours.
What the hell? Yes, please. There's also these flying sprite things who follow Rudolph as he grows. They help him unlock his nose's full potential, which later helps him save his friend Zoe from Stormella's castle, and also save Christmas by helping to guide Santa's sleigh through the storm.
Wow, I didn't realise a nose could do so much. I wish I had one.
On that note,
I'm not going to lie, this movie is far from perfect. The story can be a little lazy, some of the characters feel useless and out of place, and unfortunately the animation does look a bit cheap at times. Which is fair enough, I guess, since the studio who made this intended this to be a direct-to-video movie, but it got changed to a cinema release. But overall, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is a good film. It has real heart and can be really funny at times.
What are you doing? Still in the key to the dungeon? Now go back to sleep. Oh, alright. Toodles.
I love the songs as well. They're fun, memorable, and sometimes emotional. Plus, I like an underdog story. Or should I say, an underdog story.
That's weird.
Yep, felt weird when I said it. Rudolph's story is a timeless one. There have been many versions before, and probably many more to come, but the message will always be the same. It's not what's on the outside, but it's what's on the inside that counts. So with that said, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer the movie packs a shiny red nose kind of punch.
Christmas is soon to begin. Fa la 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 la.
Okay, what's the joke? You pretend to like Christmas and suddenly turn around and somehow ruin it for me?
I generally like Christmas, Jamie. I don't see why for once a year people can't just get on and be that little bit more nicer to each other, that's all.
Oh wow, I could get used to this nostalgic ninja.
I wouldn't. As soon as January begins, I will be back to normal, doing my best to throw constant insults at you while trying to break you emotionally. Merry Christmas, Jamie.
Merry Christmas to you too?